see how we can do that. And I think that if I can help all these young men get closer with their faith, then you start to have a foundation. Once you got a foundation now, it's easier to become a man. And then if I'm helping them become a man, football is easy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because like the more men we got playing the game, that's why like the best level of football is the NFL because we have more men there. There's not as many kids and things of that nature. I'm just trying to get them to become a man fast and understand what's really important, you know, where they are in life. And get a chance to play for me, it's like you're guaranteed to be successful. I'm going to show you how to go get the bag. Like academically, you see what we do on a yearly basis academics. If you see what I'm doing in community service for our guys to be able to help our community get back. Those things are just extremely important. Like your faith, the community, academics. If I know you locked in on those three, then I'm guaranteeing you're going to do what it takes football-wise.
Wow, that's great. We talk a lot about beyond the field, beyond the court, depending on the sport, and that falls right in there. You're shaping them to be a great man beyond the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about you. At some point, they'll run a household. So our core values are dark, being detailed, accountable, relentless, and tough. Can you do that in all aspects of your life? So I always look at, like, can you do that with your faith? Can you do that with your family? And if you don't have with your faith in your family, you're also doing it academically. Here's a double. Serving the community. I know when it comes time to football, it's 3rd and 7. I can count on you. You know, it's different things. All right, kickoff, we're telling you at the 30, you got to pin inside. Like, I don't have to worry about you doing it too early or too late because you're doing it in all the areas that essentially everybody don't want to go to class. You know, I mean, you don't want to do all those things, but you know, they do it. Like, we got to say, how you do anything is how you do everything. You know, just kind of like dart. D-A-R-T. Because when you look at a dart, like you're always trying to hit what before the dart. Sometimes we fall short.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. If that don't get you started, I don't know what will. But I'm telling you, we had the pleasure of talking to Fran Brown, the Syracuse new head coach. And coach, I read this. I said, and now I just heard you talk about it, and I guarantee you, it is absolutely the number one statement. It's absolutely true. 24/7 Sports named you number one recruiter in the nation for 2024 recruiting class, and I'm telling you right now, I just heard why. You know, when you recruited for Georgia, but talk about what it feels like now to be able to go into those living rooms and talk to those young men and talk to them about coming under your leadership and exactly what it's going to be and how they translate, put that on the field, and how that's going to make them better.
I think now it just means even more. Yeah. Like I'm completely responsible for your future. Like as a football coach, like so when you look at the origin definition of a coach, it's a horse-drawn buggy that takes important people from where they are to where they want to be.
Right.
So these young men are important people. Now it's my job, like I always tell the parents, listen, football's gonna handle itself, but I'm responsible for the 34-year-old kid. Like when he's 34, did he get a degree? Did he learn everything he needed to know? He's gonna see my sons around all the time. He's gonna see how I treat my wife. He's gonna see my kids and like how I am as a father. So that aspect of it will make sure that we handle. I'm gonna teach him financial literacy. And a lot of people talk about it and then they don't do that. Like we literally have a class and then I just set up a 13-week class which we'll do during the season. Half an hour every week, guys are gonna learn about financial literacy. Just so that way I can educate them on it, especially with the landscape we are right now when it comes to NIL and things that these kids are getting. It doesn't just sound like faith. You have to be faith-driven. You don't have to be a Christian like myself, but I do believe that you have to have a fear of the man. And once you start to do those things, and I talk to the parents about that, like at the end of the day, the parents is like, listen, if you're looking to go get the big payday, don't come play for me. If you're looking to become a good man, a good husband, a good father, dominate your community, and things will work. Like, you know, when you stop praying for blessings for yourself, and you stop praying to be a blessing for others, then I think it all works itself out.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let me still. I'm standing right now.
Yes.
My man. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I was going to say this earlier.
Amazing.
Before you stood, I said, well, you got 3 friends right here. Bro.
Yes.
Just we never met you before, but just hearing you, man. This is our framework of this is our DNA and how we live our life. This is
So that's that.
yeah. So real quick, to talk about the optimism about going to the season and your team that you can run for this year.
I can just tell you that we're going to play what our core values are. We'll be detailed, accountable. They'll be relentless and tough. And we just want to compete. I just want to be able to see a bunch of young men compete and go be better players than they were last year. Go be better players each week. Like, continuously get better week to week. You know, a lot of guys want to win the national championship. I think every coach here should come and have the mindset that we want to go and win the national championship.
Right.
But I just want us to win what we deserve. You know, I want to make sure that we win the games that we deserve to win. I want to make sure that we're in the games that we should be in, and I don't want to let those kids down. You know, it's a big difference where, like, coaching, you don't want to coach like, hey, they shouldn't lose because of the coach.
Right.
The coach can't play. So we have to make sure we're putting them in the right position. When I look at it, 1 point's a butler.
Hey, Coach, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
This has been an experience for us, man.
We really do appreciate it.
And don't let it be the last, because we really enjoyed talking to you. We're right there in the Raleigh doing Maryland. That's where we broadcast every weekday from 7 to 9 a.m. And definitely have to get you on again. This is fantastic.
I appreciate you guys having me on, and anything that I'll be able to do, and then vice versa. Let's make sure we connect and
Will
really
do.
just keep empowering each other.
That's what we do.
Exactly
That's
right.
right.
Exactly right.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you, man.